crafty, but is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now. Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what the stuff I said. Yes. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3, 4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like VB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And let's see, welcome in, Angela. Thank you for being here. Awesome moderator. I appreciate you. Welcome in, Susan and Destaloo. Happy to have you here. And let me know how the weather is by you. What did you do this weekend? Tell me all of the things. The weather's beautiful here. It's in the 70s. It was in the 50s and 60s over the weekend. Angela says it's hot there. Well, yeah, it's getting hot here. It's going to be, I think, 86 tomorrow or something stupid like that. But it was in the 50s and 60s over the weekend. We went for an 18-ish mile bike ride on Saturday. The week before we rode about 8 or 9 miles. And then yesterday we rode, I don't know, 17 or 18. I forgot to set my workout thing on my watch, so I'm not exactly sure how far it was. And that's what we did. Dusted off my trike, broke my flag. We got to fix that. I have this fish flag that is behind my trike, and it's this big puffer fish, and it fills with wind as I go by, and it looks like a puffer fish. Well, it fell off. I have other flags. We put another flag on, but I like my fish, so because it's fun. Anyway, there's that. And yeah, that's my exciting thing. And did I say yesterday? I didn't mean yesterday. I meant Saturday for the bike ride. Yesterday, I streamed on Twitch. I was in a raid train and did stuff around the house and that sort of thing. But yeah. All right. Today I have a Mad Lib in this regular Mad Lib book. Well, it's not regular. It's the maddest of Mad Libs book. If someone would like to volunteer to be the word picker, that would be great. Otherwise, we'll wing it as we go. Let me throw in some shout outs to the peoples. Tacos. There we go. And Mad Libs. There. The intro screen, of course, is the music is from Pork Roll Bob, and the video part of it is from SuperMegaTacos. All right, today I think I am going to, I will be making some summertime cards, kind of keeping on the manly theme a little bit, but then I'll do a couple manly ones, and then I'll go into some pretty regular, my style kind. Yesterday on Twitch, I made this one and this one. And these are Echo Park papers. I'm not sure, Ange. I think the Stream Elements bot does not join until exactly 7. Because that's when I have to schedule the stream. So if it's right before, I see you did try to put them in there. I don't know. I think it was probably before 7, and Stream Elements bot does not join the channel until the scheduled time. That's my guess. It'll happen before I go live as long as it's 7, I believe. Not exactly sure. It's finicky. It's a bot, and I pay it. You know how much I pay that bot? Nothing. So I get what I pay for. Thankfully, I only pay it nothing. Because no, I'm just teasing. I really do love Stream Elements. It's a great bot to have, but it's just picky. I don't know. It would be finicky. All right, and then okay. All right, Dustaloo. I will let you volunteer, and if you need to pass it on, just give a shout. Just make sure everyone is on live chat, because if you're on top chat, the default, you won't see all of the comments. So let's see. We have the first thing we need, I can't even talk today. I'm sorry. Maybe I need more caffeine. I don't know. Or less caffeine. Who knows? First thing we need is 3 adjectives. 3 adjectives. And let me see. Okay, so for the papers that I'm going to use today, I'm going to start with this set. I used this yesterday as my background. And then we have these stickers. and these cut-aparts left over. And then here's some of the other papers. I love this. I love the flower. I think we should do something with this. And we have the fish, which is hilarious. I don't know why. I just think the fish is funny. This is kind of pretty. This reminds me of something for the fall. I don't know why. Trees and such. I love this blue plaid. And then that's on the back. And then there is, so they give you 2 sheets of these cut-aparts. Of course, I used some. The first sheet they give you is on this, which I don't like to cut this apart. I don't really like to cut it apart. So I did cut this one apart, but I also really like this paper. So it's a kind of a tough call. Why couldn't they put the second one on ugly background paper? You know, like this. I would not use that. At least though that is pretty cool. All right, so let's do that. I also have that I think kind of matches. Of course, this is Echo Park. By the way, I got an email today. They have things on sale. Kits for $5. Certain ones. Did I buy any? No. What have I bought recently? You're going to want to stick around my YouTube channels on my regular videos, because there's some really neat little things coming out. I didn't get them all in the mail yet, and I don't know what some of them are. I don't even know what a lot of them are. That's the only hint you get. Just stick around and you'll see. So we have these camping things, this star page. So I think they kind of go together in a way. They're very close. We have these. I'm not really a camper. I don't like camping. Although, you know what? I follow people on the Appalachian Trail that are doing a thru hike. I should send some of these cards to them. That would be quite nice. Like this one here, they camp, or that one. Yes. But of course, when they get home, like a congratulations on, because they're not going to want them on the road because they have to carry them in their backpack. These are cool. Destaloo gave in to the Echo Park sale, ordered May 21st and still hasn't shipped. Sometimes they take a while because they get overwhelmed with orders when they have those sales. I love Echo Park's stuff. They need to sponsor me, don't they? Welcome in, Anne. You're late, but you're here while you do household things. Okay, hello. We're looking for adjectives, Anne, if you have a second to have your kids pick some, because they're always very interesting. And this is neat with the constellations, fake constellations. They're not real. And then these larger pieces. So anyway, and then it repeats. These papers are not double-sided, but these are. So I may not use these. And then I have regular summertime, fun things. And you didn't really miss anything, Anne. We're just starting. Welcome in, Carol from California. Sunny California. It's sunny in Ohio, too. I'm surprised. Absolutely surprised. It's only June. Poopy. I almost read the second word wrong. Functified and deranged. I'm glad I didn't read it wrong out loud. Just use your imagination. You'll know what I almost said. All right, so this, I want to do something with this. Welcome in, Cece from South Carolina. Happy you are here. I don't know that I love very many of these. This is Dad's famous fish fry. Campfire time is barbecue time. I don't know. I like that. But I like this, but I don't like any of those things to go with it. Is there a good sticker? This sticker would look good on there. It almost matches. I could probably do something with this sticker on some glitter paper. The fish would look good on the fish paper. I like this a lot. What's on the other side? And then there's this. So this is just weird. But I could do maybe one of these with some glitter paper on this part of this. I think this one. I like that too. That would look good on this, I bet. That would look good on this background. Okay, let's start with this. I do want to use this paper because I like it a lot. It's my favorite. I know it's not manly. Don't come after me, Michelle. They're not all manly. Okay. And we are looking for 3 adjectives. I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/8 or so. There we go. And I am going to definitely use this piece for that side of the card. I'm going to cut this at 5 3/8. And I like to use this paper trimmer whenever possible because you don't have to sharpen the blade. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that piece yet. Let's do this one first. You never have to sharpen the blade. Let's see, will it fit? Oh, yes. Barely. Barely. There we go. Put that over here. Cut this here. I'm going to take another sliver. I'm very finicky about my edges. I don't like when a sliver is anywhere, and I'm going to trim this little bottom piece there. So we have that. And we have that. I'm going to put Mr. Fish Fry over here. Yeah. Okay. So let me get a card base. I might as well use white, I think. Yeah, I will use white. I need to trim down this card base. Some of these card bases are handmade, and when I made them once, I was in a hurry, and they're not perfect. There. These little pieces, Ange tells me not to throw them away, so I'm putting them in an envelope to send to her, which is really the trash can. Maybe, that's what I said all day yesterday. It's the trash can. The glow of the tent, I was thinking of doing silver, but maybe we can try a gold. We'll try both and see. You know, Ange, I'm just teasing you. I wouldn't tease you if I didn't love you. All right. So yeah, this is going to have a very small sliver of white. Not a lot. Let's see what I have for this. Oh, I have to move my paper closer. Let's move this up and I'll get the gold out. So the gold would play off the glow of the tent, but I'm not sure I'm going to want gold, although maybe. So here we're going to have this like this. Yeah. So that's kind of what the gold would look like, just on the bottom corners. So that's what gold would look like. What else do I have? Do I have a lighter gold? I have this that has a smeary looking. That might actually work. You would get some white, some gold, you know, around the thing. I don't know. Some black, white, and gold. I could make it a little bit bigger. I'd have to trim it because it's crooked. It kind of gives a different look. I don't know. And I tried this really bright gold. You like that one? I think I like the white too. It's different than anything else I use. I'm going to go with it because, you know, your night sky, you're going to have all these different colors in it. You have some of the black, you've got, and it's got glitter. All of that gold is glitter. You've got the glittery gold, you've got this lighter color glitter, and it's different. But this paper here is not a square. Yeah, as you can see, it is not squared up. So let me square it up. How dare I put it away like this? What is wrong with me even? I don't know. There. So, yeah. I like it. You're so funny, Ange. We have until 9 o'clock. So we have an hour and 40 minutes. Is that enough time for you to tell me what's wrong with me? Is that enough time? I think I'm going to go this sideways way. You know why? Because it fits perfectly. And it's not going to make a difference in the outcome. I hear you, Ange. I hear you. Yeah, you have an hour and 40 minutes. That's plenty of time to tell me what's wrong with me. Right, it's a psychological test. Okay, so there we have that. I kind of like it. I like it. Do I want to use a piece of this as my ribbon? Yes, why not? I think this large piece here. Let me cut, first of all, let me give this a little trim here. And then go this way. You're too tired and hot to work that hard. That fits on there just perfectly. Yeah, that is what I'm going to use. Now, these pieces, or at least this piece, is big enough to save or to use on the inside of the card. It could go either place. Now let's do this. Last call for adjectives times 3. We'll need more adjectives later. Okay, let's go with this, there, and then this down here. Oh, I think I want to make it higher. If I can carefully remove this. I didn't push it down very hard. Yeah. Oops. You go. There. All right, excellent. I don't know where I got this paper. I don't know if it was in a multi-pack, if I got it in Happy Mail. It almost reminds me of wallpaper from the 70s. Not only almost, it absolutely reminds me of 1970s wallpaper, doesn't it? I think it does for me. 70s, 80s maybe. I don't know. All right, let's put this gold back and put this back. All right. Now, let's see. Do I have a little sticker that would be cute? What do we have? A tent. We have a tent. This maybe. That would be kind of cute. I think that's the best that we have. Everything else is going to be either too big or too small. Let's put it here. Swanky, cantankerous, and deranged. Okay. Let's put those in the story. Where's my pan? Me and my pan. Swanky. And then we have cantankerous. And deranged. Okay, now we need, let's do 3 nouns. Is there something I could put up in the corner? Fresh air, get wild, trail master, scout's honor, explore. No. Yes, I'm making funny noises. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get I have a silver pen somewhere, not the Wink of Stella. Let me see. Get my silver. I have this silver pen. See if I can make some dots where these stars would be. Yes. So we're just adding some more stars around the outside. And they're kind of silvery. Then I'm going to take the Wink of Stella and color that tent. Pooper scooper, cesspool, anal gland. I love it. This is Wink of Stella, and it is a clear glitter pen. It's awesome. I'll put a couple dots up here too. There's like this little shooting star. I'm gonna color that shooting star. The sticker is shiny, so it won't stay on the sticker. Use the stars on the cutout page. Like these. They look like flowers to me. I don't know. Am I missing a different star? They might be stars. All right, so we have the, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. Yeah, a little bit. We have a sparkly tent. Oh, maybe I'll put some sparkles in the water. Let me, because this is water. I'm assuming I'm going to make it water. It's water now. A little bit of a creek going down there. Okay. There we go. And some of the stars are silver, which the camera's probably not going to pick up the silver, but it'll pick up some of the Wink of Stella. Yeah, it's water. I think it's water. It looks like a creek. So anyway, I'm going to leave that be, although I will put this on the inside. I think I'll do that. I'm going to use a little bit of this art glitter glue. I want to get rid of my art glitter glue. Try to use it up. There. This card is one of your favorites ever. That's awesome. There we go. So it is done. I will call that done. Thank you, Anne. I appreciate that. Now I want to use this so bad with this, and I have to decide. I want to use it up. I've had this bottle, CC, forever, and it is, I think it's breaking down. It's getting thinner, and I want to use it before it ends up being wasted. I've had it a long time. I think I want this red flower on it, so I just kind of wanted to see. I like Elmer's glue. From now on, I will be using Elmer's glue probably, although I do have some other glues to test. And we'll see. We'll see which glue wins. Out of all of the millions of glues. Will this work? That's too bright, I think. Do I have a blue that is not as bright? Probably not. No. Oh, maybe. I have gray. I do not have blue. I have this darker blue though. Wait, I do have a dark blue. I have this blue. I think that blue is better. Yeah, this is, hold it up to my light. It is filled up to about there, so it's about halfway. These colored card bases are just from 8.5 by 11 paper that I've had. Usually I buy multi-packs from Joann's or wherever they have them on sale. I have a ton, so I just fold them. So they're just random brands. You have a lot left. It seems rather thin. I currently like Barely Art glue. I do have Barely Art as well. I bought a ton of glues to do a comparison. I haven't opened Barely Art. This just seems thinner than it used to be. And I think it's dries up in the bottle because like around this round edge you can see it's like caked on the inside. I've shaken it like crazy. I've had it upside down. I've done all kinds of things to try to remedy that situation, and it nothing helps it. So yeah, I just have decided that I need to use it. You like the Nuvo that comes with the glue press. It dries super fast. Both a good and a bad thing. Yeah. I like Elmer's. When I compare Elmer's to this, when it's not super thin, they are the same to me. They smell the same. They look the same. They have the same consistency. They work the same on thinner paper. I can't really tell the difference. And Elmer's is pennies compared to the other glues. So that is my take on it anyway. But I'm going to do a test for real. I haven't tried a lot of the other glues. All right, so I have this sticker. Of course, I need to put it on something. A background, maybe a green, and I could fussy cut around it. Let me see. Let's see, which is a good green. That's a good green. Or a dark blue, you think? Okay, I'll look at dark blue also. Trying to get a green the right size and the right color. This is a good color. So that's how it would look. Like those leaves. Like that blue. I don't know. Let me look. I don't know if I have a dark blue like that. Let's see what I have. That's purple. This is foam, and it's not going to stick on the foam. The sticker won't stick on foam very well. I have this blue. This is flimsy, but it's bright. It's really too bright. I have light blue. But again, light blue is the same. I don't think I have the dark blue. Yeah. The other blue is too purple. Bottom. What bottom? This is purple. That's really more of a purple blue. No glitter. The colors on the paper are too muted. Okay, yeah, you're right, probably. Maybe that's why I'm not liking the glitter. I don't know if I have anything that's no glitter, though. I don't have a lot of non-glitter scraps handy, or any non-glitter paper handy for that matter. So here's my blues. My blue scraps. I think they're too matchy-matchy. There's this color, but it would I'd have to get a different background for the card. The only other thing I could think to do, if I used this, would there be enough? No, there would not. There would not be enough to do both the card base. Orange? I don't know. Orange. I don't have. This is red. I'm afraid it would clash with orange. Although that is not too bad of a thing. I think that's too bright because the colors are pretty muted. What about this color? That matches those. Oh, now I have this stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it down and fussy cut. But I don't want to stick it down until I know what I'm sticking it to. So I have that orangey color. I am not sure what to do with this sticker. Let's see. I bet I don't have anything in that peachy color. That's too bright. That's too bright. All right, you guys. What do you think? I could do this here. I could fussy cut it. I could also, you know, keep it a square. Sometimes if they are not what I want, you ink the paper. Yeah, I could ink the paper. That is a thought as well. I'm not sure I can get to all of my inks. I do have some I could get to. But I don't know that I have an ink that's gonna work. Definitely fussy cut, yes. Like the pink. You like the pinks? Oh, I could dull it down. I don't know if I have anything to dull down a pink. See, like that's very bright. All of these are the same. That's a little darker. I'm looking to see what kind of inks I have. Gray? I don't have gray. I don't think I have gray ink. That looks like old paper. I'm not sure if I have gray. Let me go look. I have that, but I bet it's very dark. It is probably very dark. I might have this one might work. This is an archival ink, and I bet it's going to be dark. Yeah, that's kind of dark. But you stay there. Stay there, you little thing, you. This one might work because it's a distress ink. Well, that's still pretty dark. Now we have brown. I don't know if I could make it lighter. Yeah, I mean, I barely touch it and it's so dark. That's the thing. Inks are so dark. This is pink. That makes it brighter. I would have to use a brush. Yep, and that's not going to happen. So because I don't have an inking brush anywhere that I can get to. So we're not going to ink. Yeah. But this color here does go with the background. It has some of those pieces on it. Or what about green? A yellow would turn it more peachy. I don't think I have yellow ink. Maybe I do. Let me look and see if I have yellow. Those are archival inks. They're going to be very pigmented. All right, I do have these yellows. So I have that color. This one I think is going to be too bright. Yeah. So I have that color yellow. I don't know. That might work if I use this a little bit. All right, so we'll put this down. We can't go back. We're stuck with it. Not sure I like this pink at all, really. Trying not to get the sticker colored. Because I didn't know how big I would need it. And I don't want to waste ink and ink this whole sheet. I want to ink only where I need it. The stickers are pretty glossy, so I don't think it'll stick to the sticker. Yeah, it's not sticking to the sticker. And if it did, it will just age it a little bit. There. All right. So I guess that's going to have to be okay. Just making sure there's not any on there to get all over my fingers. All right, let me go put these inks away. I'll be back. Okay. Welcome in, Christine. Oh, Destaloo has some nouns for me. Excellent. Let me get some of this, this paper off my desk. I have too many things out on my desk. I can't get to my Mad Libs. We have cesspool, lantern, and scissors. Excellent. Oh my gosh, cesspool, lantern, and scissors. I moved scissors to another area because it sounds like a plural noun, even though it really is a singular noun, and it would sound funny in the place that it belonged because it didn't seem like it needed to go where it went. All right, part of the body. We need two parts of the body. Singular. Okay, got those two. I should have put them away before I put my other papers away. Where am I? What am I doing even? I don't know. I'm gonna fussy cut. This is Inky Magic fussy cutting. That's what we're calling this. Leg eye hole. Do you know what your eye holes are called? This is a random trivia of the day. The skull, the bone, the hole in your skull that holds your eyeballs. Does anybody know what it is? Trivia question of the day. Don't look it up. You're not allowed to Google it. You have to know. You have to know. I like eye hole for the Mad Lib. Well, we're keeping that, but I'm just curious if anyone knows the technical term for eye hole. It is in your head. It is in your head. Literally. It's on your skull. Not oculus, but oculus can refer to eye. Nope. Occipitus. Now, there are parts of your skull of the occipitus, like fossa and things like that, yes. But that's not the word I'm thinking of. I guess it's more for the area around your eye. It's common to get like a CAT scan of this. Sometimes they will do something and this. CAT scan of the brain and... All right, so there is the flower on a pink background. And I wonder if I put it on some humpers. It might help it stand out a little bit. And I need to do some ribbon behind this. I have floral ribbon. Let me see. I just happen to have this handy. Occipital bone, right? That's part of your skull and the occipital bone. I have this here. I don't want to cover up this red flower. I really like that red flower. Oh, I could kind of put it like there, because then all the other flowers... I think that might be pretty good. I don't think I have another ribbon. I do have lace though. Let me grab my lace. Do I have the lace? Yes. Stupid camera's in the way. Oh, come here, lace. It would be the Orbit. Orbit, O-R-B-I-T, like, you know, the planet's orbit. Orbit is the area around your eyeball. This doesn't show up, this lace. So I'm going to use this ribbon. It's got some bright pink, but it's not that bad. I think out of all the things I have, it's going to be the best. I like this gold stuff better there. So I'm gonna, I don't know that any of that yellow would go to help tone that down. No. Okay. But that's okay. We got it. Let's do this. Phalange, occipital bone, kneecap, toenail, collarbone. That's not working. It ain't. This ain't sticking to that. It is sticking to this though. Okay, here we go. Put this here. Kind of right about there. I've had this ribbon forever. This is from papermart.com. It's vintage floor ribbon. Floral probably is what it means. This came from Dawn from the group. I've had this for a long time. It's very pretty ribbon. I haven't done any swaps in any of those groups in forever. Have you, Anne? If you're listening, don't rush back if you're not. Don't rush over just to type. Okay. Yeah, I kind of miss them too. I was thinking about that the other day. Because, you know, I would always get things in the mail, and then I would show them on my stream and use what was in the envelopes. So maybe I'll have to do that more. And maybe just limit myself to, you know, like 2 or 3 a month or something. No more than 4, like 1 a week. Or 4 in a month, period. I don't know. All right. This is some foam tape, pretty narrow foam tape. I am using up my stash this way, you're correct. I don't remember where this foam tape came from. It was on something that I got in the mail, and it's only sticky on one side. So I stuck it to this, and I thought I could use this foam tape. It was on something, I don't remember what, you know, in packaging. So it was single-sided foam tape. And I thought, why not use it on a card? Okay, I kind of like that. Kind of over the center. If I do, it would be, I would limit myself, because before, man, I went crazy. I was swapping like crazy. And then at the deadline, I would be sitting there pulling an all-nighter trying to get all my stuff sent out. So, yeah. But also, though, and the doing swaps, I can get rid of some of my stash too, like my leftovers and stuff. I would only participate with stuff if I already have the stuff to send and not buy new. I'd have to kind of you know, make that my thing. I know I would overcommit. That was my problem too. I would overcommit, and it's like, oh, one more. I did like doing the Amazon wish list one though, a lot. But yeah, I would have to be very careful to not overcommit, because I would wait to the last minute, and you know, I would be sorry. All right, let me see what I got on this sticker sheet. Any embellishments to put on here? That's little. I have like this little guy, but I don't know. They're the same, so I don't want to put the same sticker. No, how about stop and smell the flowers? How about some words? This is good. Stop and smell the flowers. Yes. I'm going to put it up on the top up here. I have to kind of hold it. Sometimes it's hard when I'm streaming, because it's hard to see if I'm putting something on straight, because I can't put my head over it. Otherwise, you know, my head would get in the way. All right, so we have that. Stop and smell the flowers. That's really good. And we have all of that. It's kind of busy enough. All right, Destaloo, I gotcha. Not sure about that. Let's get these body parts. Fingertip and kneecap. Okay. Excellent. Excellente. My inky paper. my inky dinkies. Fingertip and kneecap. And oh no, I'm going to switch the two. I hope you don't mind, because fingertip is funnier in the other one. Kneecap. There we go. I'm the one writing them in. I can put the words anywhere I want. All right. Let's do 3 more adjectives. Adjectives. Even when you can I don't get anything on straight even when I can put my head over it. That needs to be quoted. Where are you, Ange? We don't care where. I don't know if you should be Destilu. I don't get anything on straight even when I can put my head right over it. That is a good quote. If you can quote that. The same way you do on Twitch. Quote add. Exclamation point quote add. And then copy and paste that. And just the quote queen on Twitch. You have to be careful what you say over there. She will quote it. Like that. If it doesn't work, let me know and I'll do it. I'm not sure if, since this is a different Stream Elements, but we do need 3 adjectives. Sorry, that's what we need. 3 adjectives. I thought you were talking about the quote. Never mind me. All right, so we have this floral card. Kind of like muted and soft. Kind of nice. I like it. I found it in my drawers. Try it again with 2 Ds on add. And then if it doesn't work, let me know. Just copy and paste that and stick a D in there if you can. Yeah. If you can't, let me know. I'll copy and paste it. Now that it's out, it's easier. All right, pink. Put my pink away. I'm going to put these papers away. Oh, you got it. Thank you. It does work. I just wanted to see if it worked. You got it. And you're awesome. Everyone, put some mod love in the chat for Ange. Thank you very much. I think Christine could have done it too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she has the editorship inside of Stream Elements. You are a quote queen. You cannot say anything around Ange. And you know what? Ange mods for like 47 people on Twitch. So no matter what stream you go in, she's going to be there just waiting to quote you. Lies. All right. Maybe not 47 people. 45. She has become addicted to modding. It's fun to mod on Twitch. I like it. I need to trim this edge. 3 adjectives. My paper. Should I throw this away? I should throw that away. You're not addicted. I only mod for 2 people on Twitch currently. I used to mod for someone, and that's a very sad story. Let me see. On this one here, what color? What color card base? I don't think I have green. It's probably going to be white. Oh, I put I put in a Sam's Club order, and I needed like, welcome in, Joan. I needed, I don't know, $10 or something in order to get $50, so they would deliver it for free. So I ordered a thing of cardstock, Nina cardstock, to make card bases with. Of course, what you know, at the minute I put this in my cart, Todd comes up behind me. He said, "Why are you buying cardstock?" And I'm like, "It's for card bases." Because he knows how much paper. But I'm running out of white cardstock. Here's green. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. That's beautimous. Although maybe I do like the white better. Yeah, I'm going to go with white. I'm putting the green away. I'm going to go with white. Everybody mods for Scat. Yeah, Scat's one of the two that I counted. I mod for Bob, and sometimes that can get very, very busy. His stream is crazy busy. I'm going to cut it this way so I can make a moderator on Twitch or on both places, YouTube and Twitch. You can time people out or ban them, you know, like when we have the XXX people come in and you know, or someone coming in talking trash or being mean, they can quickly do that. That's really the main part of it on YouTube. And then on Twitch, it's busier. There are shout outs that they do, which like promotes the other streamers that come into the chat. And then also when I do my music streams, a moderator will run the song list for me, and they mark off songs that I have played. That is not Ange. She does a lot of, she'll make quotes, and like she just did in here, they have access to Stream Elements where they can make quotes. And then also, she can post links in the chat where generally regular users can't post links because of spam. And, so like she'll post the Amazon stuff and whatever. Things like that. They help the streamer. You know, that sort of thing. Yeah, stuff like that. And the mods can make those things like schedule. They can go into Stream Elements and change the wording of that if it needs to be updated or whatever. They can do that sort of thing too. They have access to some behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, we need adjectives. All right, so we have this. I think that's kind of cool. I like this background. And let me put this away. What am I going to do behind this. Yes, yes, just like that, Christine. I think most people could do that. Anybody else could type that in as well, unless the streamer sets it to moderator only. I think I have mine set for that anybody could do those types of things, but not everyone can post post a link, because when Frank Lee came in, I asked him to put a link to his YouTube channel, and he did it, and it automatically banned him or timed him out. That was so funny. All right, but mods are really a big help to the streamers. There was a while here where I had a lot of, almost every week, remember they were coming in with the XXX things. I'm like, you really have not done your research, you XXX company. We're just a bunch of crafters. We're not going to a XXX website. Yeah, quit saying it, because they're going to be like, oh, she's talking about XXX. I could do this green, or what about this brighter green? No, I don't like the brighter green. Yes, that's right, Christine. That happened a lot. It was like wasn't it like every week? And I'm like, oh, here they come again. It was kind of funny. Things like that sometimes happen on Twitch, but usually it's the ones that come in and say, buy followers. You know, buy subscriptions, buy followers. I'm like, no, thank you. What about this? This is kind of a dark gold. Yes, it was like, that was really funny. Well, I think that gold is good, because it's not such a bright gold. I know, right? Right, Anne? It's like, they don't know. I'm like, nobody here is interested in XXX. I mean, though, I don't know. I mean, if you are, that's fine. You do you. If that's what you're into, I'm not judging. There's no judgment here. This is an all-inclusive channel. If you like that, that is fine. It is all-inclusive. But I doubt very many of my viewers are using those sites. They're trying to recruit. All right. Oh, that's a little crooked. That's better. And across the top. Take a little off the top. There. I feel like a grandpa when I say that. And that just gives just a little bit of a sparkle around the edge. Because, you know, I like sparkle. I like glitter. It is very hard for me not to use glitter and sparkle. It's very difficult. All right. So we have this. What am I going to do for on the bottom or around it? Let me look at my stickers. My stickers. that car, but that's so big. I wish it was smaller. Well, it would match that car. Those trees. Okay. I need glitter something or ribbon or something. Buffalo. Buffalo? A buffalo sticker? I don't have a buffalo sticker. I ain't got no buffaloes. Oh, yes, you're right, Anne. You're right. It would be good. Under the bear. Oh, this guy down here. Good eye. Good eye. I didn't even see it. I was thinking of, what one was I thinking of? Oh, these trees. That's what I was thinking of. Kind of off the side. I think we'll use this again. I used this yesterday. But it seems to be the best to go with it. Where am I going with this? All right, let's go. Let's go to there. I'm like, buffalo. I wasn't looking like at the round stuff. I was just looking at the shapes, the cutout shapes. See, there's buffalo on the back. Buffalo toe. We call it buffalo toe. To sit at the entrance, the squirrel. Oh, that could be too. All right, let me look. Let me put this together and then. And there's also a raccoon. The squirrel's kind of big though. Round is a shape. Yes, round is a shape. You are not wrong. I meant, you know what I meant. The cutout shapes, die cut shapes. Not something in a circle. Okay, and then we have this to go. Like, do I want it there? Oh no, that's not going to work. A circle can, yes, I know. It's on there, the glitter background. It's on there. All right, I'm going to stick some glue on this and put this kind of like this. Yeah, the leftovers are hanging out over there, up there. I think I missed one. I'm sure it'll be fine. There. I fixed it anyway. Okay, got that. Now, we have the squirrel. And by the way, I'm mad at the squirrels outside. They are all over the bird feeder. we can have like the squirrel sitting there. Or I was thinking of the trees popped up a little bit. I think maybe the squirrel is kind of cute. Maybe a little higher. The squirrel's cute. Even though he's big, I think he's cute. All right, now let's... I went out yesterday, out to chase the squirrel off of the feeder. And every time I would go out to chase the squirrel away, I'm like, man, the neighbor has a stupid car alarm on and it's so loud. Turns out it was the bird feeder making an alarm. The squirrel does not care. It sounds like a super loud car alarm. Squirrel does not care. Not fazed by the car alarm at all. And I walk practically right up to it. And I'm like, get out of here, squirrel. I could get like within a foot of him. He's not deterred. He wants his food. We have to do something to keep them off. Abysmal. You have wild bunnies in your yard. Oh, that's cute, Dusta. Dottie. Oops. I put it where noun goes. Dottie. Dottie. Iridescent. Okay, now we need nouns. We need 4 nouns. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 nouns, and then that's the last word. Speaking of iridescent, I posted in the Facebook group and in the Discord, I found today a pack of iridescent paint, like acrylic paints, and they're 50% off on Amazon. And so they end up being like 50 cents a bottle, and you can get it comes with like 12 paintbrushes and stuff like that. So it'll say it's a 56 pieces or something like that, but really it's not. You'll have to really look. Welcome in, True Paradox. So it was like 48 paints plus the paintbrushes and all of that, and I think it ended up being $26, which is a great deal. I hope you're doing well, True. All right, so we got him. I don't know what else to put on there. I don't think anything, really. Or I could maybe do Trail Master, Gone Fishing. Not just leave it. It just says welcome. And that would be great, though, Anne, if you have like a log cabin and you rent it out or something like that. That would be great to welcome your guests. I'm doing good, True. I am doing good. Thank you. I hope you're well. And on call on a slow day. How's the weather up there? It finally got warm here. It's in the 70s today. It's been in the 50s and 60s. So, yeah, it's starting to feel like June. True lives in Calgary, Canada, and he is going to be coming on a road trip, and he may come to CraftyRia's house, or I may go meet him somewhere. He's a musician, and we might jam and play some music together. Very exciting. Maybe Ange will come meet us. It was 90 recently. Ugh, that's too hot. Too hot. All right, let's do some bright colors. Unless I do one more of these cards. What time is it? I don't know. Let me see if there's any cool cut aparts in here that I want to use. I haven't done any fishy ones. Do I want to do more of these? Or do I want to do something else? I do not know. All right, let me look at the bright stuff. I think I want to do something bright. Bright. Okay. I have all of these bright things, and let's see if I have any scraps. I have that, which is used a little bit. I have those. I have this. These are all my summer things. And the summer paper, let's see what I have that's already cut into. I don't want to open a new pack. Oh, I have a bunch of small pieces here. Oh, goody, goody. Goody, goody. All right, let's see what I have. Use up some of these scrapolas. I don't want to open a new pack. Okay, what do I have? Scrappies. These are all empties. All right, we have this. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Enjoy the little things. I really like that. Oh, snap. Treat yourself. Those are cute too. Let's see what I have that would go with some of these. Ooh, treat yourself. How about that? That is cool. Yep. And this one here would go with it too, probably. Those two. Try to use some stuff that is already cut. We have that. We have those. Oh, we have that too. Okay, good. So we have some ice creams. I think we'll go with some ice cream. Let's do that. I could spend all day looking through this stuff. Do I have ice cream on here? Yes, there's ice cream here. Ice cream. Ice cream. Okay, good. These are Echo Park pages also, which I love very much. I'm just looking for ice cream. Not so much, but that one has ice cream. Okay, let's do some ice cream crafting. Tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be 86 here, which in my eyes, it is. It might as well be 90 because it is pretty darn close to 90. I think. Anyway. That has ice cream on it. Okay, let's see what I got. Here, we have these two. Let's get rid of that. Put this aside. I don't like it too hot. Let's do, I'm trying to look and see how much time we have. Let's do this treat yourself with this paper. And this one here we'll do with the ice cream truck if we have time. You don't get enough warm days, so we got to enjoy them while you can. Yeah, that's true. You live in an area that is much colder than where we live. Although I think I'd rather have warm than super cold. I want it to be, my dream world is like 70 year round. Year round 70. That would be perfect for me. I just cut off some of the extra white edge from this. Don't want too much white on there. And then I am going to, well, let's do it this way. 5 3/8. No, I think I want to go this way first. By 4 1/8. No. 4 1/8 this way. Don't pay any attention to what I'm doing. Don't watch me screw up. And then 5 3/8. There we go. It's only paper. It's only paper. And pink. Oh, I might have pink. Pink card base. That's not the right pink. This is a good pink. Yeah. This bright, super bright pink. And then there'll be that, and I will put that on glitter paper. Excellent. Let's see if I have a bright pink. Let's see if I have a bright pink. Of course I have bright pink. But let's see if I have a bright pink that will match. This isn't too bad. Oh no, maybe this green color instead. Yes, because these pinks are not the same hue. Let me go with green. Yes, this green. That is perfect. I'm just looking for a smaller piece. All right, leaky tailpipe, dandruff, salt and pepper, bone china. Excellent. All right. Leaky tailpipe can be taken in several different ways. Pipe. Dandruff. Dandruff, salt and pepper. And bone china. All right, that's all the words. So I will read that here in a minute. Fun times. It's going to be good. Yeah, we'll do this. This is good. Okay, let's put this. I'm going to make a little bit of a bigger border than I usually do. And I need to trim more off this edge. I made it too big. Yep. So today, there's no recycled cards today. Nothing. I didn't recycle a single card. They're all brand new. Switching it up. Who is this person even? Is it really CraftyRia? No, probably not. It's an imposter. I bet if you didn't know any better, you'd think you were in the wrong channel. You know what would look good on here, maybe? That's right, squibbins. This pink squibbins. I am using up the scraps. That is correct. Yeah. Or this pink. Hold on though. That. I have this darker pink. No, this other pink is better. I am using up scraps. That is for sure. I try to not cut into a whole new sheet of paper if I can help it. Oh no. I don't want to do that yet. I want to put this on first. That was crooked. There we go. There we go. Yes. Do not reset your monitors. It really is CraftyRia. No need to worry. You're in the right channel. Let's see if I can get the squibbins on here correctly. I wonder how Bry is doing. I haven't heard from him in a while. I need to send him a message. I hope he's okay. He's the one who invented the word squibbins for squiggly ribbon. Get my tape. Put this back. Bry is a musician on Twitch. He used to be called the Acoustic Bee. He is a beekeeper, and he also plays the acoustic guitar. I did get to meet him in person when he drove through my town. You have the great ideas, Anne. That's right, true. You might be in the wrong channel. Yeah, there we go. That would be, you know, because it says treat yourself. So if you give someone a gift card to an ice cream shop, this is the perfect card for it. Red hair for Bry. I don't think he has red hair. I did get to meet him in person, and he is so tall. I met him and Lenny and their dogs. They drove through my town, and they charged their car up, and there's a supercharger near me. You miss him. Are you thinking of Jory Avner? He has red hair and plays the acoustic guitar. His name is Brian. Bryant. No. This was crooked. I had to fix it. There we go. The only reason I could tell it was crooked is because the way it lined up with the ice cream cones. Someone that starts with an A, and the red-haired one. Oh, Allie Hutzel. Yes. I know who you're talking about. I know everybody. She was awesome. She is doing okay. She has an Instagram. If you follow her on Instagram, you'll see. I was one of her OGs. All right, let's see. We have this, and that one would match it too much. The ice cream cone, I think I would do on the other thing. What about this blue? Oh, what if I do two? That would be cool. Like a double. I'm going to have to do them over here because they're going to get in the way of the word sweet. Kind of like two of them down there. I like it. Yeah, Allie Hutzel. She's really sweet. I think so. If you send me a DM, I can send you her link. But you'll have to remind me. I get streamer brain, and I forget things that I say I'm going to do because I think about it now, but then once I'm done streaming, I don't remember. She's been doing a lot of live gigs. All right, I added some Wink of Stella just to make the ice cream kind of, sparkle. All right, let's read this Mad Lib, and then if we have time, I could do another card because it'll be fast. One more card with that same stuff I have out would be good. All right, so the Mad Lib I picked was Calling All Birds. Every bird has a swanky song or call, and every talented cesspool watcher knows how to imitate them precisely. The following three cantankerous birds can be easily imitated by a deranged amateur. The yellow-bellied sap lantern An abysmal member of the woodpecker family, its call can be easily reproduced by squeezing your kneecap as tightly as possible and meowing like a hungry, leaky tailpipe. The pelican, its dotty call is easy to repeat, provided you stretch your fingertip to its fullest length before emitting a squawk like dandruff. The cockatoo, its vocalization is loud and iridescent, but cockatoos primarily emit a soft growling scissors when feeding. They also communicate by drumming a dead bone china with a stick. And when threatened, they issue an easily duplicated hissing salt and pepper. Let me tell you in real life about the sound that a cockatoo makes. It is the loudest bird sound I think you will hear in your entire life. Just saying. Take a volume of 10 and then add 10. They scream when they fly in the wild. They do not shut up, these birds. Things are falling. If you hear things, they're continuing to fall. That was funny. Yes, cockatoos are insane. Just saying. Birds of all sizes and shapes are insane. Had you laughing. Good, I'm glad. All right, we have time to make, I will make one more quick and dirty card. Well, clean card. I picked the bird one because we have 2 new bird feeders here. Sick and dirty. Quick and dirty. Not sick. Quick. Fast. Lickety split. We have 2 new bird feeders. Well, not brand new. We've had them a couple weeks. One is a regular seed feeder that has a camera, and then the other one is a hummingbird feeder with a camera. And I am enjoying watching those birds so much. They're so awesome. And we have had I was looking for this color, but I don't have that color. We have had orioles come to the hummingbird feeder. And so I rushed and I put out the Oriole feeder. I cleaned it up. I got it all set out and put out there. I put oranges on it. I put grape jelly on it. They're not interested in the Oriole feeder at all. I made their special because their stuff is a different concentration than the, it's a little weaker than the hummingbird's food. Nope. They don't want it. They want the hummingbird's food. And if you watch when the orioles are out there at the feeder, there'll be a hummingbird behind them, like going back and forth, like, would you get off that? It's my turn. That's my feeder. Which, I mean, I think the hummingbirds are really mad that the orioles have taken over their feeder. It is really funny. They just flutter back and forth like, can you get off that already? I did post a TikTok and I don't think I put it on YouTube. I put it on Facebook and TikTok of the Oriole. And I believe that one has the hummingbird behind it. Just going back and forth like, can you finish already? Get off my feeder, you stupid bird. Which is fine. I love the Orioles. I've been wanting Orioles for years. I used to put out the Oriole feeder. I put oranges on it, grape jelly, all kinds of stuff. They never come to it, we get this brand new hummingbird feeder and they're all over it. They never came to the old hummingbird feeders. All right, let me see. I think this time I'll do bright pink. If this, oh, you know, I don't have the right bright pink though, I don't think. So yeah, it is kind of, it's crazy. But I'm not complaining. I love having the Orioles. This pink would probably be okay. Yeah, that'll work. That's close enough. Or maybe this pink. No, I think I like this pink better. Oh, this is darker. That's better. This one's a little more muted. But yeah, the Orioles, they're awesome. The hummingbird feeder, the glass is like stained glass and it's got all different colors on it. Our old hummingbird feeders were just clear. So I think it's the bright colors that are attracting the Orioles. They like orange and it has some orange on it. So I think that's why they are attracted to the new hummingbird feeder. They don't care about the grape jelly that is like 2 feet away from them. They're not interested in that at all. Or the oranges. True, do you get hummingbirds up that far north? Let's see. Where are my squibbins? I just had them. Do I have a good color squibbins? That is too blue. I was hoping to have this mint green color. I have that, but that's too green. No, that's not going to work. Well, darn. Purple, no. How about... All right, nope. Maybe, but not commonly. You don't see them around. Okay. If we don't put our hummingbird feeder out quickly enough, they will come and start humming around our heads on our porch. The hummingbirds are insane. Oh, you know what I could probably put on this? So much for being quick. Yeah. I'm going to cut out a strip of this. Destaloo, I got them on Amazon. Both of them. I can put links in the Facebook group. All right, I'm going to use this as the ribbon. Instead of ribbon, I'm going to use that. I think that's pretty cool. And what about this big old ice cream cone? Yes. I wonder if I should move it. I should move this over a little bit to make room for the ice cream cone. Yeah. It's going to be a little off center, but that's called style. Stylization. Style. I don't know. Style something. Okay, that. And then this. Up in this corner up here. And this across the bottom. There. And then this, like so. There we go. There. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now, I will put a little, might as well use some Wink of Stella on the truck. Just to give it a little something. Maybe I'll do some on these too. That's good, yes. Since they are ice pops. Just on the ribbon though. Not all over the card. So it stands out a little bit. So there we have that. I already stuck it down though. That would have been smart had I popped it up a little bit. Same thing with these. But I already stuck them. They be stuck. Stucked. Then we made some, well, we made this other floral card. This one, Stop and Smell the Flowers. Then we made a couple camping style, could be manly cards. This one would be good for a birthday card too, Anne. But this one especially for a a gift card for an ice cream shop. And this would be great if you have an Airbnb and you want to leave a welcome card for your guests. Absolutely. Yep. All right. I used up scraps and things and such. Excellent. And yeah, there we go. Yes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching the replay, please leave a comment. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It does help the channel. I appreciate it. And yeah, my schedule will be Wednesday night, 7 o'clock on Twitch. Thursday night, 8 o'clock is my secret music stream on Twitch. And Sunday, I may or may not be streaming, depending on if we go for a bike ride or not on Twitch. And then Monday, of course, here, 7 o'clock. I'm not sure. We may have plans this Sunday, but I will post in the Discord if I'm going to stream on Sunday. Yeah, please tell me your favorite card. You like the Forest Welcome card. Christine likes that one. Ann Kinsey likes this one. That's neat. For sure. faux show. And also, if you're not a part of the Facebook group and the Discord, both are great groups. People post their own artwork. Ange posts a lot in there as well. I love seeing everybody's artwork. And I will put the bird feeders in the Facebook group. And I put already those iridescent paints that were a super price on Amazon. Whenever I find a good deal, I bring it to you guys. I put that in the Facebook group and in the Discord. I don't know how long that sale will go on. It's a coupon code for 50% off. It's a really good price, and I love iridescent. The one with the fire is good too. I missed you making that one. Yeah, that was the first one I made. All right, you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Angela and Christine, my awesome moderators. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you also, Christine, for being a channel member. It helps to support the channel and helps me buy supplies and stuff like that to help keep bringing these videos to you guys. Thank you guys again. I will see you next week, if not sooner. You guys have a wonderful week. And yeah, you get those cool emotes too. Yes. Thank you, Christine. You guys take care. I hope to see you next week. And enjoy the weather if it's beautiful by you. I know, Christine, it's the opposite. It's going into winter for you. But for us up here in the northern hemisphere, we are loving the summer. You guys take care. I will see you all later. Bye. Oh, wait, no. I almost forgot. Until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye.